Rolling.
Hello. These are some artifacts from the historic Gravelly Hill Cemetery in Jacksonville, Florida on the west side. Starting out as we go around the table, this is a shield from an iron fencing around one of the family plots. We can get the details off this shield as to who made that ironwork fencing, possibly contact this company if it's still in existence, or another company that took over their models and molds and get some replacement parts. These two medicine bottles were found on the site here. Of course, being medicine bottles in a cemetery, I guess they didn't work too well. It could be trouble there. This is a Staffordshire pot with this marking on the bottom, dates this pot to around 1829 with the marking and the artist initials. It dates back to the Price family homestead that used to be on this property somewhere around this location. This is just some of the artifacts and glassware that are found on the graves, which we try to put back together and put back out here. This is either an ornate casket handle or handle to a small wooden chest. We're not sure. We have no idea what this piece is. Could be some ornate piece of iron fencing or some type of a flower holder. We just don't know right now till further research is done. At this time, we'll draw your attention to this highly ornate vase. It used to be a tea pitcher or water pitcher of some kind. It's very pretty. We have a lot of it, and eventually we'll have it all to put back together. These are fragments of tombstone with initials and dates that need to be placed back together and put back at the graveside. As you see, everything is neatly bagged and labeled. Here are some shells from the military 21-gun salute units that come out for military services. Each shell is documented where it was found. This is a silver iron railing knob from the Simmons family plot. All of the iron railing was taken away during the war for the scrap metal drives. The silver knob was found inside the plot in front of the tombstone, buried about 6 inches deep. Maybe they wanted to keep the silver. So anyway, we're going to document this piece and put it back at a later date. Right now it's doing another job by serving the purpose of educating all these folks here that you see in the background as to what's going on in the cemetery in the past. These are just some ordinary types of glasses and things that people would put flowers in, which we're going to restore. The corner of another wrought iron fence, and we're going to work to get that wrought iron fence restored. It's a lot of work, it's a big job, but we're privileged enough to be here to do it. And this is the Gravelly Hills book with all types of information in it. Every cemetery should have one. It goes from the history of the cemetery, with Miles Price, down to the actual deeds and surveys of the cemetery, down to the obits of the actual people that actually are buried in here. Everything's in these books. There's 2 books. This is the second backup book. All cemeteries need information like this to be readily available. Thank you for your time today, and I hope you enjoyed this little tour of our artifacts from historic Gravelly Hills in Jacksonville, Florida.